It's shot, bitch. Back at it with another random reaction Wednesday. Got another Larry Bird video here. This is Larry Bird's, I guess, best trash talking stories told by NBA legends. Now, y'all seen I just dropped, well, today is Monday. This gonna be dropped on Wednesday because, you know what I'm saying, your boy working shit. But y'all seen today, if y'all seen my post earlier, Dennis Rodman got the blasphemous statement he just made. He said if Larry Bird played in this era, he'll be playing in Europe. I don't know why. I think it was some controversy with him and IT back in the day about people was building up Larry Bird because he's white and all this bullshit. I don't really want to get into all that because that's just an ignorant ass statement. But like I said before in the end of the last video, if you're a great player, I feel like you can, no matter what era, LeBron James, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain. If you're a great player, you can adapt to any era. That's why you are a great player, because you can throw any great player in any era and they'll be able to adapt. So that's why I don't like to use. I've been using two people. Larry Bird, they said in this, I don't know where the fuck that came from. They said Larry Bird can't play in this era because he ain't as athletic as these guys. I don't know why the fuck I didn't say that. That's what they're saying. Don't at me about that bullshit. They're saying he can't play because he ain't athletic and all this shit. Them niggas just blasphemous. I'm not an NBA player, but if those guys said, hey, that's them. And then for the guy that said LeBron can't play in the 80s and 90s because he'd be flopping or whatever, LeBron would do the same thing that he's doing in the 70s, 80s that he's doing right now. That's just how I feel about the shit. Y'all can go and debate it however the fuck you want to, but that's not why we here. I just want y'all to know that that's what Dennis Rodman said. Y'all can go at Dennis Rodman on his goddamn timeline about that bullshit. But this is Larry Bird's greatest trash talking story. This is gonna be the final Larry Bird video for right now. I'm gonna move on to another player, MJ, Magic Johnson, one of them. Because I'm just trying to buy time to a football season. But this should be the greatest trash talking stories told by NBA legends, man. Let's check this thing out.
So we playing them in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he said, you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna go right over there that corner. He said, they're gonna set a screen for me. We're taking the ball out. He said, I'm gonna curl right over, and he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, I'm gonna go right over to that corner and I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or DJ, the late great DJ. Yeah. Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three. It's like
so disrespectful. Now they said Larry Bird would do shit like this, or he'll tell you what he gonna do and then go do it to you. He got nuts that's not out of this world. Like his nuts is made of vibranium and shit. To actually tell, it takes a lot to talk shit to actually back up what you gonna do. That's crazy. But I'm gonna run this back just so y'all, just in case, because I know my volume be fucking up. This nigga said,
I'm gonna curl right over, and he's telling us to play.
That was you to play. This is some disrespectful shit. Told the niggas to play what he fit to do to y'all asses.
Before they even take it out, he said, I'm gonna go right over to that corner and I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or DJ, the late great DJ. Yeah. Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three.
Bitch.
Are you effing kidding me?
Go to shake his hand. I'm a rookie. I'm playing against the Boston Celtics.
Dominique.
Boston guard. And go shake. And Larry put both hands behind his back. He wouldn't shake my hand. I said, okay, he's just getting into the game.
I think he did that before. I know I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna stop it before I gotta talk. I think he did that just to fuck with his mind, though. He said he a rookie too. So that might have been that might have been the situation. That might have been the case. I don't know. But I think he did that to fuck with his mind. Y'all been telling me a lot in this conversation. Larry Bird did a lot of shit to do a lot of mind games. But we'll see.
First play the game, he said, you don't even belong in this league, Holmes. And he shoots a three. Now, I wasn't mad that he made the three. But I said, there's some bitch called me Holmes. and he came down and did it again, so I'm pissed, you know. So the next time down, see me on the breaking that pitch, and I jump up and I throw it down on him. I mean, he fouls me.
Okay.
And he said, hey, Rook, I like you. You got heart. He said, but I'm still getting 30 on your ass. I mean, that's who he was. But that was the only time he ever talked trash to me, because he respected me, because he knew I was going to keep coming.
I feel it.
That really taught me something, you know. If you wasn't prepared to play against guys like that, you got embarrassed.
I always tell this story about Larry
The
Bird.
greats always respect the greats. I know they do have their trash talking about. I remember Michael Jordan, he grabbed Reggie. I don't know what the hell Reggie Miller said to MJ. I remember he grabbed the shit out of Reggie Miller. The great players usually respect the greats. They usually be them little niggas that be trying to talk shit to them and stuff. And be getting on the folks' skin. I think Mike got into it with some nigga from Utah or something. I can't remember the exact story, but usually the greats respect the greats though.
I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on him?
I can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. He says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me. And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Hey, what game was that? Doesn't matter to you. Hold on, bro. What game was that? That shit that's a wild state. I'm not going to let y'all in the white community deal with that there, because I can't believe Larry Bird just said that shit.
He never played no great defense. He like sagging off a little bit. So he tell the guy, you can't shoot. So I'm not worrying about guard you. I said, man, shoot it in the face.
Mark hit a three-pointer on Larry Bird and said take a look at that. And Bird just came right back and hit three three-pointers in a row, and just basically said to him, and we all heard it, that you're out of your league.
Or he'd say, Danny, give me the ball, or DJ, give me the ball. I got this guy in the torture chamber down here. Why the guy was standing right there listening to him say it.
The ball went to Larry, and Isaiah was all out of whack. He had the ball at three-point range. He goes, hey, who's guarding me? Everybody looked around. He just stood there, held the ball, and Isaiah said, he ran out there and just shot it, three-pointer. Too late.
Was the originator of getting in your face and talking.
I don't know who this is. This nigga talking.
Then you go, this guy up in my face talking noise. He ain't that fast. He's slow, but he knew how to aggravate you, agitate you enough to get you out of your game.
I was guarding him my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, you can't stop me. And I looked at him and I said, gosh, boy, you're so confident. He was confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner. I take off running out of Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by, him, he tells me, he says, fly, Bird. And I go right by him. He shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance to win, Larry Bird changed
Well,
that.
damn.
There was a certain confidence you had because, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way. And he delivered.
Double team and Bird. Larry.
That's a tough shot. God damn.
Do you remember?
He pushed in the corner and shit. He pushed in the corner. That's a shot you want somebody to take. Probably just not Larry Bird. It's even the most replayed thing.
If you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way. And
That's
he
a
delivered.
tough shot, bro.
Double team and Bird. Larry.
But look at that. That nigga is damn near out of bounds. That's a J.R. in this area. That's a J.R. Smith type shot. This nigga is out of bounds. He took that. One thing I'm hearing about these Larry Bird stories is once he talking trash to somebody, he always come back and score consecutive points. I done heard so many times throughout this video. Man, he came back and scored 8 consecutive points on me. He came back and scored 10 consecutive points on me. He came back and scored three-pointers in a row on me. Like, damn, when you talk shit to him, he always come back with the consecutive basket and he back up his shit talk. I like
you
that.
remember? Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the
in
Bird
New
night.
Orleans.
Yeah.
What is this doc talking about?
That was a tough night, man. The biggest argument that night is, you only scored 6 on me.
Yeah. But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
But when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says, left side over across the 3, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But okay, so you guys got Antoine Carr and Cliff Livingston got fined by Fratello, I think, for
And Eddie Johnson for
celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
It was the greatest film session ever because back then you didn't have you watched the real game and just went with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept, not the shot, he just kept rewinding it, showing the guys, you remember, they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah,
that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff give each other a high five.
Fuck? Is this the game where the Atlanta bench is going crazy? I thought they were playing. I thought when I right to it in my first video, Larry Bird Ultimate Mixtape, I thought they were playing in a damn All-Star game. The way the bench is acting, like you can't do this. There ain't no way you can do this today. Like just be like just falling out, nigga. Don't be appreciating this nigga greatness and shit, nigga. We got a game to play.
Showing the guys, you remember,
they be doing that.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Players get canceled with social media and stuff today doing that.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter. And Antoine Carr and Cliff.
Look, he ready for him to make it. Like I don't know who this is right here because I wasn't in this era, but I don't know who this is right here. Like you can't be doing like he's ready for him to make the shot, nigga. You are on the opposing team.
Eddie Johnson. Yeah. Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter.
Eddie Johnson.
And Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other a high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that. So
as it should have been.
It wasn't somebody not playing good defense on Bird. It was you guys celebrating Larry Bird.
Fratello wouldn't let it go. It just kept rewinding. And it was.
I think
the coach didn't get on there for that. They must have been a bad team. What was the fuck? What was the Hawks record during this time right here? Somebody got to drop it down and let me know. What was the Hawks record? Because for them to be sitting here laughing and stuff, they must have been like at the bottom of the East type shit. Like I don't remember Doc playing for like a bad team and anything like that. But for them to be sitting here laughing on the bench, I don't know how much they was down this game. But for them to be sitting there laughing on the bench, you get canceled today with social media. They be having clips everywhere. Like these niggas don't take the game serious and all that type of shit.
And it was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, "Off the glass into the trainer." And, and so it was a bad night.
When Larry got on the roll, started shooting the ball, every shot was going in.
Goodbye, she's gone. I guess the 2-pointer was too close.
When he ran by the bench, he goes, "That's a heat check. Just see how hot I am." All right, he runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league. And Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, "Hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me?" He goes, "So nobody out here can." Frank looked down at the bench and goes, "No."
He would look at you like, "Hey, what you doing out here? You gonna call somebody else?" I even heard him tell the coach, "Hey, look, coach, you better get somebody else out here to guard me because I'm killing this guy."
In last year's playoffs, Person was out to make Bird eat his words, while adding a few
he can bump.
of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely
don't poke bears
during the playoffs. He just
don't poke bears.
You know, he just went to work.
Don't poke bears.
Chuck Person can talk some trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 16 points.
Last 16, okay. That's how you gonna answer. Drop them off. Block the shot. Oh, caught that bit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah!
Yeah, it is a little special because I've known Chuck for a while and we always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
The ability to get the final word is made for many a magic moment. And this week, we relive a game when Larry was in rare form and Xavier McDaniel was eager to lend an ear.
Tie game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball, no shot clock.
They called a timeout. He said, "You know I'm going to get it." And I said, "I know, I'm going to be waiting."
Okay.
Timeout, I'm going through a play, and all right, this is what we're going to run. All right.
Is that Rick Carlisle?
Go over here, and all right, pass to Kevin, then you go to the corner, and Rose, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, "Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?" Now, after the timeout, we walk back on the court. Larry's going back to his position, so he tells Dave Wilson, "I'm getting the ball." Yeah, he said, "I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face."
10 seconds. 5 and Bird has the basketball.
Who on two niggas? Oh!
seconds on the clock. I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal the way that he will contribute in the clutch time.
Larry was complaining to the refs, and I was complaining to the refs, and the next time down the court, he got in my face.
I was up 38-6. That's how I summarize it.
The 84 Olympic team is playing an exhibition
Wait,
game.
what? I thought they were finna keep this story going. That kind of threw me off.
And I was complaining to the refs, and the next time down the court, he got in my face.
I was up 38-6. That's how I summarize it.
The
You talking about his points, or you talking about what the score was? 38-6 is crazy. If he had 38 to his 6 point, that's Julius Erving.
He was playing an exhibition
I'm
game
assuming that was what
against
the score
a bunch of
was.
pros, including Larry Bird, and they were in
Well,
the
that's
warm-ups.
might be his record against
And a
Julius Erving. I
ball
don't know.
bounced down from the college end of the court to the pro end, and Michael Jordan went down to chase it. The ball happened to be picked up by Larry Bird, and Michael went up a few feet away from Larry Bird and held out his hands, and Bird took the ball and fired it back down the court over Jordan's head, as if to say, you're not only not getting this ball, I don't give a damn who you are. Larry Bird knows exactly who this guy is and what's going to happen in the next few years, and he wants to get every edge he can get right now.
I got a pull hamstring,
Facts.
so I'm not playing tonight. He walks down to me. Man, I'm sorry you're not playing, but he said, I'm gonna tell you what. Since you're here, I'm gonna put a show on for you. So you just sit
I knew he
back
was gonna
and
say
watch,
something like
okay?
that.
Man, get out my face, man. Want to hear that? You know, that's Celtics and the Lakers. Every time he hit one, he look at me.
I remember we were playing Washington in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot. And I'm going to kick it in.
He told Washington, I'm going to get the ball.
2 seconds left. The Bullets by 1. Aims to Bird.
Oh, 1 foot. Oh my God. It was in the last video. We found out he was doing Dirt before Dirt, though. That was the Larry Bird trash talking video. I was expecting towards the end there. I thought they was going to show the one from the All-Star game. I thought they was going to probably put that in there, but it's pretty much a clip. I haven't seen pretty much all those clips. I thought they were going to put the one from the All-Star game. You know, we said, so who's coming in second? Y'all know I got a video actually up on my channel right now because y'all know your boy's a big Eagles fan and shit. And I actually titled a video. It was between the Chiefs and the Bengals. I was like, they don't know they playing for second place. Obviously, that did not end in my favor. We lost in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, but hey, but then we're gonna let that go. We're gonna sweep that under the rug. But I know that was one of my favorite Larry Bird trash talking statements right there. They don't know they which one of y'all coming in second. I love that statement right there because y'all know I'm gonna win this motherfucker. But who's one of y'all coming in second? Who wants that second place trophy? Who gonna be the runner up to me? You know what I'm saying? I like that type of shit. But it was a good Larry Bird trash talking video, man. So this is probably gonna be the last one unless y'all got a big one down in the comment section that everybody's recommending. I can't do the ultimate passing mixtape because I tried to do it. That video got fucked up. I already reacted to it. There's no need for me to re-react to the shit that I already seen. It's no fun if I already seen what happened, bro. So there's no need for me to drop that video. But I'm going to move on to a new person. Maybe Magic, maybe Michael, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all drop it down there what y'all think on this right here, man. It's your boy Shad, bitch. Check out here today, though, baby. Let's get it.